all together, let's make this a special day, one that we'll remember for a long time.
Yeah.
As the proud father of the bride, it falls to me to give you a little insight into Kate's life and how Kate and Jono met, which has resulted in them being here in front of you today as husband and wife. Now I'm going to try and keep this speech fairly quick, but I'm going to take it right back. That was at Sheppey Maternity Hospital on a Friday. 10th of July, I won't tell you the year. At 5 o'clock, quite a straightforward birth. Well, it was for me. Jackie, it didn't pet the fish. Although I did suffer from a badly squeezed hand during the delivery, ending up with just one big fat finger. But our beautiful daughter was born. Now what you might not know is that Kate was born Sarah. We'd chosen the name because she was Sarah Jane. And she had the little tag on her wrist, on her ankle. Sarah Jane and the weight. Can't remember the weight. Any idea of the weight?
I was skinny.
So that night I went home, put my hand in a bucket of cold water, and I wanted to change her name. I don't know why, but I just wanted Kate Elizabeth. So went back in the next day, discussed it with Jackie, it was all okay, and on the 11th of July, she became Kate Elizabeth. And looking at her now, she's a Kate. I'm so glad that's changed. So off home we went to our little village highway, little village in Kent where we lived, to meet her two brothers. Andrew, at the time was 6, showed very little interest in playing football and his Lego. But her brother Paul, who was just 16 months at the time, saw Kate as a great partner and a playmate at that time, and they did form a very strong bond, and I'm pleased to say that still exists today. Right, so it's a happy little childhood, I hope, with Kate, until she reached the age of 4, when playing with one of her friends, Jodie, I think it was Jodie in the house, playing trampoline on the settee, they both fell off. Jodie landed on Kate, broke her leg. So poor Kate had her leg in plaster for a while. She was at nursery school at the time, and she was more disappointed with missing school than having her leg in plaster. But the school did send one large envelope with letters and cards from everyone in the class that really cheered her up. So on she went to primary school, where she developed a flair for drama. School plays at the end of each term, she played a prominent role in most of them. Christmas plays, she was always there. And that carried over into the school holidays, where her and her friends would put on shows for us, mainly at our house, in the back garden. And these shows were just for the parents and the girls taking part in these shows. So they were songs, music, a little bit of gymnastics. But Kate would always open the show with some stand-up comedy. And she always told the same joke to start the show off. And I've seen so many of the shows, it's a joke. Never left me. Now that joke was, what is the difference between Brussels sprouts and bogies? Now, for those of you who don't know, the answer was, you can't get kids to eat Brussels sprouts. Yeah. I will apologise in advance, as the speech was on before dinner. If you do get any Brussels sprouts, just push them to the side. Also at school, she developed a sporting ability as well. Became a very good swimmer, joined the local swimming club, very good at netball, and was still supported Trowis into a secondary education where she became a superstar and made the local newspapers because she played rugby for the school, got selected to play for the school. And this wasn't the girls' rugby football team, this was the boys. And I would like just to point out here, she wasn't the hooker. Also, while at this school, fortunately for Kate, she did inherit her mother's brains. And Kate went off to university, had the opportunity to go to university. Stafford University up in States. Now, that's probably a big move for a girl of that age, 200 miles away. And she ummed and ahed about going. In between leaving school and taking up a position there, she got a job with, it was architects. Enjoyed it, did really well. So the dilemma was, does she go to uni or does she stay and work, enjoying the money she had in her purse? We decided that whatever she wanted to do, obviously would give her our back. She chose to go to university, which in hindsight now was a life-changing move, because that's eventually where she met up with Jono. So off to university, settled in really well, joined a few clubs, and I got the phone call one day, just talking to her generally about how she's going at uni, and she told me that all the new people had sort of arranged parties or get-togethers, which was operated on a traffic light system, whereby if you wore something green, you weren't in a relationship. If you had something amber, it was in a relationship that wasn't that serious. And if you wore something red, you was in a serious relationship. So Kate being Kate turned up like Robin Hood. That's where she met Jono. So they started seeing each other on a fairly regular basis, and one day I got a phone call from Kate, and I could hear the buzz in her voice. Dad, I've met someone, and he's really nice. So I thought, oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Tell me about him, Kate. I said, well, he's Irish, he's from Galway, his name is Jono, and he's really nice. I said, Kate, tell me. So, subsequent phone calls and talking with Kate, all I got was Jono this, Jono that, Jono said this, Jono did that. So, at the time I thought, right, I've got to meet this Jono, because he sounds like a superstar. So I was living up in Scotland at the time, so we went down to meet Kate and Jono, and just as a backup, I arranged that we'd all go to Walton Towers. So if I didn't like Jono, at least it wasn't a wasted journey. But I have to say that within 5 minutes of meeting Jono, I just thought he was brilliant, really polite. That's the first thing I noticed about Jono, how polite he was. And probably just a sign I'm giving up that that's the first thing that appealed to me. And over the time since I've got to know him, and Jono especially, I can see why Kate was so smitten. He was just an absolute gentleman. And keen on his sport, and he plays golf, which for me is great. We've been out golfing a few times already, and I think his politeness has allowed me to win. Probably after today, I'm probably going to get the right. So I'm just just so delighted that they eventually got together and married. Now, I'm lucky because already I've got two fantastic daughter-in-laws, and now I've got the complete set with just the perfect son-in-law in Jono. Now I'm just going to start wrapping up now, but before I do, there is just one thing I must say. Kate also has a stepdad, Chris Baker, a really nice guy, Chris. And poor Chris picked up the teenage years for Kate, and as anyone knows who's had a teenage daughter, it's like treading through a minefield. But I will say Chris did a fantastic job, and I would thank Chris for his involvement and the influence he's had on Kate in her life. And I'm pleased to say that Chris and I get on really well. And for any of you who don't know Chris, he's the ugly one at that end of the now to wish Kate and Jono a long, happy, successful marriage, and I hope that you both grow old together. So, could I ask you to be upstanding for a toast? And the toast is Kate and Jono.
Kate and Jono.